Hi everyone, this is your daily weather hazard briefing from the National Weather Service office here in Pocatello, Idaho for Wednesday, May 21st. Overall, we're going to be just a couple degrees warmer today and overall mostly dry. This is ahead of a quick moving system that's going to move through the area tomorrow. We do have a little bit of a chilly start this morning with a frost advisory in effect for much of the eastern Magic Valley and Snake River Plain until 10 a.m. As I mentioned, we've got another fast-moving system coming through tomorrow on Thursday. It will be a little bit breezier with that system coming through, and we will see an increased chance for showers, an isolated thunderstorm or two, but overall fairly limited moisture with this quick system. And then we've got another weak system moving through late Friday into Saturday, so a couple of quick hitters coming through in the second half of the week here. Just a heads up, our system upgrade does continue, so you won't be seeing any climate products or NOAA weather radio data coming from us through at least the rest of today. Hopefully things go well, and we can have that back up and running tomorrow. So we will see how that goes for the day shift. But just again, kind of a reminder, and with that, our images that we use on the briefing here will be a little bit different than what you normally see, but don't worry, still got plenty of good information and data for you this morning. Here's a look at satellite. You can see we do have some clouds still hanging around up through the upper Snake River Plain, Island Park area. Very isolated shower chance there through the next couple of hours, but overall, again, much drier today. You can see on our weather risk outlook grid, again, not a whole lot going on today. We're kind of in between systems, a weak ridge of high pressure kind of moving through today before our next shortwave comes through tomorrow, brings a couple of shower isolated storm chances. Not going to be for everyone, but enough coverage that we'll have it in there to mention. Again, a little bit of a break on Friday, but then late Friday into Saturday, another system swings through. Another quick hitter for us, and then we kind of start to dry out and then warm up as we head into next week. As I mentioned, we do have that frost advisory in effect until 10 a.m. this morning, so if you're watching after that, it'll be finished because once the sun comes up, we should warm up pretty quickly out there today. As far as our highs, you can see for most of us down here in the Snake River Plain, we're going to make it back into the mid, even some upper 60s. Once you get into kind of the mid and higher elevations, then temperatures are a little bit cooler, more so in the upper 50s to low 60s. Wind gusts today, not too bad, but you will see gusts around 20-25 miles per hour this afternoon. As we get into Thursday, you'll notice we are even warmer. In fact, some of us are going to make it back into the mid-70s for the afternoon highs. Winds are also going to be picking up ahead of that shortwave coming through. We'll see some more gusts around 30 miles per hour, 35 miles per hour up on some of those ridge tops. As we get into kind of Thursday afternoon and evening, we'll see an increasing chance for shower or thunderstorm mainly through parts of the central mountains. You can kind of see where areas to our north are really highlighted for the better chance for showers and thunderstorms. But we will see some of that, again, through the central mountains, parts of the eastern highlands, Island Park area. Can't rule it out near Idaho Falls, but those of us a little bit farther south will likely stay drier throughout the day on Thursday. Again, not a whole lot of moisture expected to come through with this. Overall, basically a tenth of an inch tops. Most of us likely less than that. As we get into Friday, temperatures hold fairly steady behind that system. So again, that's not going to bring a big cool down like some of the systems we saw last week, but we may drop a degree or two for Friday afternoon. Similarly into Saturday with that next system swinging through, again, not a particularly strong one. So again, temperatures only drop another degree or two. So by Saturday afternoon, highs will generally be around 70 degrees, give or take. Up in some of the higher elevations, of course, you'll be a little bit cooler. Temperatures closer to low mid-60s. The temperature trend for the next 6 to 10 day outlook here shows, well, above normal temperatures, or at least a better chance for above normal temperatures. So we are going to see things warming up as we get into next week, as we, believe it or not, start to wrap up the month of May. And better chances for below normal precipitation. So looks like we're going to be headed into a slightly more summery pattern as we kind of get into the Memorial Day time frame. Of course, the unofficial start to summer there. So warmer, drier, looking a bit more likely. So keep that in mind as we head towards the holiday weekend. But otherwise, today, cool to start things off, and then starting to warm up very slowly. We're kind of, again, in between systems today before a fast-moving system moves through tomorrow. That shortwave will bring some breezier conditions, chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm, especially the farther north and northeast that you go. Another quick system moving through late Friday into Saturday. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always find the latest forecast information either online or we share that on social media. You can always give us a phone call too or send us an email. Otherwise, have a great day.